In today's video on the homemade SMP, we flattened out a lot of land for the new track. We built a massive stadium theatre thingy where we can host cool events, and we built a hospital. Hello everybody and welcome back to the homemade SMP. Today we've got a lot done. As you can see, we have so far flattened out this area because Dewdu is going to be building. Also look, we've got resource pack for boats that makes them look like cars, and it's so cool. It's a bit slow in here though, we'll drive around on the actual track. But as you can see, we got this area flattened out because he's going to build a NASCAR rink here behind the Flamingo race course. So I think that'd be pretty cool, so we can have like two different types of races. We have a fun little race here and then a NASCAR race. Well, this is what we're building today. We are building a amphitheater / stadium thing where we're going to host a bunch of cool stuff, and it's going to be fun. So we have to build this. Now we've also got this here because I'm going to build a Grand Prix style like tour sort of racetrack. It's like a really long one that probably is going to go starting from like here. It's going to go all the way along here. It's going to turn maybe like here, and it's going to go all the way down this way, and it's going to curve around this mountain basically, and then come around back out this side, go around up there past the other area, and then come back here. So it's a really long track, and I think it's going to look really cool, but that is for another episode, because for now we have to build this thing. Now I'm thinking that we make it 3 layers. So I'm thinking the first one is just like an indoors layer. The second one is gonna have like a viewing area, like seats, kind of like what we did there, and then the third one's gonna have another like layer of seats on top of that with a roof on top. And I think either we clear out the center and just have like an open area, we can put like a stage or something in the middle, or we make it so like it's kind of like a semicircle, so like half of it is the actual seating and the rest of it is actually the stage. I think I'm gonna go with the second option though, that we get like 360 seats, and then in the center we have the actual like stage area. I think that'd look better. I'm not so sure. That does seem like the logical option though. Alright, yeah, look how fun this is. We should go check on the leaderboard. We've been doing some probably like official timed laps with everyone else, and I don't think I'm in the lead anymore, but I have been pretty good. I think I'm second now. Let's see. Yes, I am currently second with Dewdu on top by beating me by just under a second, or just over a second. Dewdu I beat him by half a second, but he is still third. Then we have 8-bit Aussie in fourth, and we have Vex in the 5th. So it's looking pretty cool. Also look how cool these cars look on the iron frames. They look amazing. But yeah, I think this is probably the most like the coolest thing I've built on the in the city so far, or just on the server in general. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully once we build the other track and the ring over there, the big racetrack, I think this area is gonna be really fun. We can have a lot of actual tournaments here, like actual driving tournaments instead of just a little fun over there, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, as you can see, I've been making a lot of progress. I did not sleep at all. I was up really late just building, and I managed to do 2 different towers here. I built this one and that one. Now it looks pretty big and crazy, but when you look at the inside, there's really just not much to it. I just placed a bunch of the exterior blocks. I'm not really too bothered about the interiors or any of these builds, but they are coming along nicely. We've still got these 3 that we have got to build. I'm probably going to build them either later on stream or just in my own time. But look, it looks pretty cool. We got the scaffolding up that way. It's easier for me to build, and we've also been working over in this area. I got a couple more buildings popped up here. We have this modern apartment looking building, which I think looks pretty cool. It's a similar design that I've used previously, but I've kind of made it different with like the white here. I think that looks pretty cool. So this is kind of like a modern area here. I might build that's probably the highest building I'm going to go in this like more residential part of the city. I might build a pretty tall one over here. I'm not sure if it's going to be as tall as that one though. And the rest of these are going to be medium height, so probably the rest of them probably go up to like there at the most. That way it doesn't like, and especially like these ones here, I'm probably going to be fairly low. That way you can actually like see the tower, the radio tower more. Because that is like the main focal point of the actual city. But it's actually coming along. We've only got a couple more builds we have to do now. We just have this little section here. Once we get this section, I think it'd be good to go, and also this strip down here. So I'd say there's like 2 large chunks we have to do before we get a lot of this done. But as you can see, we built these 2 as well. This is like a bed store. It kind of got this like Italian kind of vibe. I don't know why, it just does. But it's bed store. I'm probably going in the window or like somewhere add some like bed decorations here. I'm not really sure where I do that. I'm also not sure what sort of store I'm going to build this. This might be like a little restaurant, but it kind of has a nice like red brick vibe. It almost looks like the building from the Ghostbusters, you know, the fire place. You know what? We don't actually have a fire brigade yet, so maybe what I could do is extend this out a little bit and have an actual like fire truck in like a garage here. Do you think that looks pretty cool? Let me know if I should do that. But I think that's a good idea as well. We need like a hospital and a police station, but those can be for another time. I am planning on building a hospital either somewhere around here or either along here. I'm thinking maybe down here on this area here. This could be a hospital there, and maybe a police station somewhere. But that is not what we're worrying about today. What we're worrying about is the stadium / amphitheater here. So without further ado, let's get into another time lapse. Instead of us terraforming, it's us building. Finally, it's been a long time since we built a structure, and I finally got my time lapse is working again, so we can actually get this thing built. It's gonna look insane, I hope. So let's get to building. Alright, so while we were building the stadium, 8-Bit Aussie decided to spawn the End Dragon in. So I went along with Dewdu to go and help him out to kill it, because I don't trust him with being able to kill on his own, and he did seem like he needed some help. So I went along and helped him, and you see we got the elytra for him. I only died once, and it wasn't my fault. Anyway, back to the build. Alright, it is complete. The stadium is done. Look at it in all its glory. I think it turned out really well. It's definitely smaller. I guess it's built in a smaller scale when you look at it technically. We have the diagonal lines, we have all these red seats. We have these screens. Now I am actually hosting a trivia event soon. I'm probably going to live stream it. I might also turn it into a video. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I'm probably going to host it in the stadium actually, because why not? But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Maybe like when we're doing trivia we could hang something here, we could put like a little stage here and have all the contestants over here, and I think it's just a nice vibe in here, and I'm glad that we built it. Also it fits in with like the little area that we got going on, but also we got to decorate this area because we're just going to finish most of this NASCAR area. As you can see, it's very fun to drive on, but it's pretty plain around the outside of it. I'll grab my favorite car, which is this blue one, and my favorite car is not there. Where my favorite car is, I don't know. Better be around here somewhere. Did I put it in my chest? I did. Alright, here's my favorite car. But there's a few more buildings we have to build. First off, I want to put something here. Maybe put some more seating here and just decorate this area because it's pretty bland right now. And you know, it could do with some more decorating. We also have to put in a pit stop in the middle here. That way, like when you're driving along and like say you get a bit tired, they can like fill up your car at the pit stop in the center, which I think is a pretty good addition. Let's zoom along. But I think we've done a lot of building today. We've done terraforming, we've flattened out this area, and we also made the stadium over there. There is actually one more thing I want to build today, and that is a hospital. Yes, you hear me right. As you know, I'm trying to put as many like important structures as you need, and I kind of want to block the view from Beninja's base, so I'm thinking of actually extending this building here down that way and out in this area, and then we're just going to build straight up and we're going to build a hospital here. That is the plan. So without further ado, let's get to building a hospital. Alright, we've done it. Now, I haven't got an interior yet, but there's one of the buildings that I'm actually going to put an interior on, and I think it looks great. We do have to brush up on this top part, that way mobs don't start spawning on it. But we've got a lot done today. We built a massive hospital. I hope Ninja doesn't mind I'm kind of, you know, overdoing his area. You know, you're not really going to see his castle anymore. You know, when you're flying by, you can still see it, but it's like, you're more attracted to the big hotel. But you think it doesn't have any lights anywhere. It's so dull and dark, and then you just this big, flashy, big cross where the hotel is. I mean, where the hospital is. Did I say hotel? I meant hospital. Oh my god, it's so late. It's like 4 AM. I've been building this for like an hour. But oh no, I missed. I think this is a great addition, and I think it's a good height as well in relation to all the other builds, because I'm thinking after that build we'll go one more height and then we'll slowly, gradually move back down to this sort of height. So I think this is good. I'm not sure what I'm going to put for the building over here, but I do think I want to put in like a theater somewhere around this area, because this district is the entertainment district. That's what I've decided on. So this area is just for entertainment, I guess. We got the stadium, which, ooh, we got something in there. I can't show you all of that yet, but we got that little area going on. We got, you know, got the race courses here. We're gonna have the big one at the back, which we have to start working on very soon. I'm gonna probably start laying it out straight after this video, but it's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have a cinema here probably, and we might even have a few other buildings that are more entertainment related in some sort. We've also got these two spots here. This one probably gonna dedicate to whatever happens in the boating district over here in the racing district. But I do think that we're going, you know, this area is coming along really nicely, and I think the city, especially this half, not over in the other half, but this half's actually coming along. As you see, we're slowly creeping together on either side. If we keep extending buildings on this side and that side, it'll slowly merge until we finally got a full city. I can't wait. It's gonna look so cool once we finish the city. I'm really excited for us to do that. But anyway, you know, it is currently only day 2 of the official laps going on here, and we are still in first place. Well, actually no, I'm not in first place. I'm actually in 3rd place because Vex snuck in there, look at that sneaky boy. And 7th is Killer Doge with his 38 seconds. But we're really trying to, you know, slowly crawl to that really small numbers. I'm hoping that the best number we can get is like really close to 20 seconds. Is that perfect? That'd be like a perfect run. But I don't know if that's possible. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We got so much done. We built a massive hospital. We built a massive stadium. And I think this is, you know, we've done a lot today. So I think that's it. Anyway, see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Homies SMP. Ciao.